Hello and welcome back to Hypixel Skyblock Island Makeover. I'm not actually quite on Skyblock. I have been a bit of a busy bear though. So as you can tell by my inventory, I have been digging and trying to get everything sort of ready for the island makeover, and actually I've already started to change the island a little bit. So far all I've done is I've just got this portal, the travel to your island portal onto my island. But I think instead that's going to be the travel to the hub portal. I don't know. I'm going to figure something out for that. I don't know. But I've also changed the colour of the crystal things that are sticking out. I've changed it to brown. Oh yeah, the island is different by the way. All of the individual islands, so the island that was over there, the Netherwort, the Prismarine, the Roof Forest, the Wheat, and the Sand Island have all been picked up, including the main island itself, and the little hub island over there has all been picked up and they've all been dealt with and put away. I've also removed all of the portals and I've moved some of the minions around just to get some stuff actually progressing. But yeah, basically I have been a very busy bear and I just thought I'd give you a small up-to-date thing really. Got a piece of floating bedrock over there that I might just keep for the aesthetics. I don't know how I'd keep that in the island, but if anyone wanted to know how long each island took, well, can't tell you that, but the island that took the longest was indeed the Soul Sand Island, and that was because of the fact that the island is mainly composed of soul sand, which isn't too bad to get when you've got a golden shovel with efficiency 5 and telekinesis, but it also had obsidian, and quite a lot of it, so that was something to deal with. So I was thinking about what I could include, or what I should start doing next. And I was thinking it might make sense to make the bank. Now I need to figure out the floor pattern first, which means moving everything around. Which reminds me, I no longer need the cow minion that I have over here, so let me just get rid of that. There we go, that took basically no time at all. So you might be wondering what's going on with this chest here, and actually that's a really good question. I don't actually know, it's just kind of being chesty, but that is completely fine because I do kind of have a plan for this, but it's not a very good plan in all honesty. Now in the hub, about, I want to say 30 blocks away from the spawn portal is the town hall. Now I think I could try and recreate this on my island, but I don't know if I want it to be 30 blocks. I might try and do 15 instead, and that could just be the house where Jerry lives. That also means I'd have to do something about this floor pattern you've got going on here. But do I first do the buildings or do I do the floor? And I think it might make more sense to do the buildings first and then do the floor. There are basically about 4 points of interest that are directly opposite this hub portal. The bank, the mansion house, the farming building, and the special events building, which is here. Oh, and that's something I also need to take into consideration. Lighting. If you want to watch the progress happen a bit quicker, or you want to see the progress to yourself, please feel free to visit my island whenever you want, even if it is just to make fun of how awful it is at the moment. Now the thing is, I think I should get to social level 5, because at that point I can have the ability to buy island NPCs from Amelia. Now I don't know what island NPCs there are that are available, so I might go check out someone else's island to see what NPCs they have. Because there's always the standard Jerry, but I don't know what other NPCs there are. Although looking at Amelia, it looks like the NPCs just give out custom dialogue and custom settings, which could be quite cool actually. So I found this island and it looks like, well, first of all, there's a lot going on. Let's have a look at this. This is the baker. Now it looks like you can change the name of the NPC, the skin, as well as the text, which is exactly what I need. But yes, so I think I will recreate the mansion for the weird sort of building that sort of exists there. Can't exactly remember which way it is. I think it's the east. I hope it's not the south, because that means I'm going to have to move all my chests, which I'm not quite mentally prepared for. But I need to look at what kind of blocks I'm going to use, because I don't want it to be an exact replica of spawn. I might go for acacia blocks. We'd need to find a block that kind of complements it, or just the colour that would complement it. So let's go up these stairs and see the wall weaver. Seeing this acacia is quite a cool looking colour, we need to do an equally cool colour on the inside. So I'm thinking of a gradient of cyan, hardened clay, light grey wool. However, but I'm also thinking that wouldn't be a good idea, as cyan hardened clay would be a bit too dark. And also we're using it outside on the flooring. Instead, I think I need to use colours that would make it pop on the inside, which in this case would be one of the blues and either orange, yellow or green. I've just had quite an idea actually. What if I do light blue wool, white wool and lime wool? And there's a very good reason as to why I chose those colours. That's because I want to try and recreate the inside of the building to feel like a map. Why? Because the community centre is all about people from around the world. And you know, just that makes sense to me. Hello and welcome back. I'm still in the process of recreating this building and I think it's gonna take a pretty long time. I've got the basic structure of it down on my island. And I've done the front half, this little porch area of it as well. But I think I just need to add the roof and then I should be okay, other than of course decoration on the inside. But let me show you what I've done so far. I'm fully aware that my island doesn't look as finished or complete as it could be, but here's how it's going so far. So I've decided to change the logs around and the clay into snow, and I've got light grey wool as the roof, and I think it actually works really well. I'm quite surprised at how well it works. Now on the inside I've tried to keep it as similar as possible, but also tried to make it my own as well, so I'm not fully copying the community centre. I think I'm probably going to put Jerry here or down here. For the moment, Jerry is just hiding in my enchantment area, and that's because of the April Fool's update. When Jerry was just running around the island, he kind of got himself stuck. But that's completely fine for me because it means I can keep an eye on him and I know where he is at any point in time. I think I might get rid of these three blocks here and then maybe put like a little arch in. But I don't know, I think I need to keep it there anyway because otherwise it would just be a bit odd. Or at least just have it in the corner like that, like it is a little arch just to like introduce you in. Anyway, so I'm thinking of putting a teleporter down here and then putting another one into a different hidden area, and that's going to be one of my storages. At the moment, my storage is very much this scattered little bit here. It is somewhat organised, but it's also somewhat very chaotic. For example, I've got quite a lot of things in here, but there's also still quite a bit of empty space here. And it's the same with this chest. It's kind of empty, but it's kind of full at the same time. So I'm thinking of just doing that just to make these chests like less invasive than normal. The only chest that I won't be doing that for would be this one. And that's simply because of the fact that I'm still trying to get these, the Mythril minion and the Heavy Stone and the Hardstone minion up to max. So I'm probably going to do that in a while. I don't know how long these little update videos are going to be. I know it doesn't seem like I've done a lot. I've spent far too much time falling off this world, honestly. But I think I need to start adding in paths before I add in the buildings, because how else am I going to get around, you know? So far I have 606 hours and 30 minutes playtime. It feels like, I know for a fact that I haven't put that much time into this build, but that's just my main profile on how long it is. The future clips I'll just do /playtime so you guys can see how long I've spent doing each update, if you guys want to see that, of course. But yes, that was a very mini update, just bringing you up to speed as to what I've been doing. I'm actually quite happy with how the community centre is starting to look, aka Jerry's house. Actually, let's do that now while I remember. I think for the moment we're just going to put Jerry here. There we go. But I feel like this island is really starting to become, well, less of the mess that it was and more of what spawn is. It's going to take a very long time to do that, I think. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little update as to how it's going. See you in the next update.